What is the worst that could happen? If you spend a year or 2 years trying to make your dream a reality, the absolute worst case is that you'll have learned a whole ton, met some great people, and you'll probably be more qualified for that real job if that's what you decide to do ultimately. My name is Hayley Barna. I'm co-founder of BirchBox and a venture partner at First Round Capital. I started BirchBox when I was a business school student, and it was inspired by my real life beauty experience. I was someone who was a little intimidated by the beauty category, and honestly, I opted out because I didn't know what products were right for me. So if I could travel back in time and talk to my younger self when I was just getting started, I think the first thing that I would say is maybe sleep a little bit more. It's okay to maybe leave some of those emails to the next day. It's going to be a marathon and not a sprint. But I would also say it's okay that it's hard because it's all going to be worth it. So when we were first launching BirchBox, it was honestly a bit difficult to get funding. We knew we had a great concept, we'd tested it, we had data showing that consumers loved it and brands were ready, but it was hard to convince investors to sign a check and help us launch full scale. So that was really, really difficult. Ultimately, what we decided to do was sort of just prove it. We went heads down and focused on creating the best product we could. And at the point that we were ready to launch, that's when we met the right investors who understood our vision, was aligned with what we wanted to create, and they helped us get it off the ground. So at BirchBox, first I was motivated by the idea. It just made so much sense and it needed to exist. It was the right thing for customers and it was the right thing for beauty brands, and the world just needed to work that way, and that's what got me up in the morning. When we actually launched and had customers, I was motivated by hearing their stories, so hearing how BirchBox made them feel. I think maybe one of the coolest things that happened in the lifetime of BirchBox thus far is that we've had over 5 proposals happen through a BirchBox. So someone knew that their future wife's favorite day of the month was when their BirchBox arrives, and they'd intercept it and put an engagement ring inside. And to hear that we were that important in our customers' lives, that it would be part of how they got proposed to, I mean, that's just so cool.